Welcome to Here's My Story. People know me as GhostInk. Yeah, that GhostInk. The one who paints secret murals all over the city. I'm kind of a big deal in the street art world, and no one knows who I am. Some nights I sneak out when the streets are empty. I find a wall, someplace hidden, like behind a factory, or along an old railway line, and I paint. When I'm done, I sign it GhostInk and vanish. The next day, it's everywhere. GhostInk strikes again. TikToks, DMs, news posts. And this is me, my real face. I'm Emma, 16, high school student. And I'm GhostInk. You're the first people to see who I really am. Well, the second. One person saw me before you, and they used it to mess with my life. It started on a normal morning. I was in bed, checking my phone, when I got a message from an unknown number. Hey Emma, I know you're really GhostInk. Ha ha ha. If you don't give me what I want, I'll tell the whole world. Wait for my next message. I froze. My stomach flipped. Someone knew. Someone was blackmailing me. You've heard of Banksy, right? He's a famous street artist. People pay millions for his work, even when he never shows his face. Well, I'm kind of like that. I create extra versions of my street art on canvas, not walls. I sell them through an art dealer I found online. We've never met. He doesn't know who I am. No one does. So far, I've made about $1.2 million. I've kept it all hidden. If my stepmother finds out, she'll take it all. And my dad can't protect me. He doesn't know either. If you have a stepmother like mine, you'll learn to be careful about everything. If she finds out the truth, she won't just take the money. She'll lock me down completely. No more freedom, no more nights outside, nothing. My mom passed away 4 years ago. She was the first person who believed in my art. Then cancer. It happened fast. 4 months later, she was gone. After that, I didn't talk much. I just drew. Every day, every night. It was the only way I could feel close to her. And just when I thought things couldn't get worse, my dad got remarried way too fast. I haven't forgiven him. And the woman he married, Barbara, as I said, controlling, mean, always watching me like a hawk. So I started going out after they went to sleep. The streets felt like freedom. One night, I saw some graffiti artists working under a bridge. I watched for hours. A week later, I tried it myself, and that's how GhostInk was born. I kept my secret for years, until the blackmail message came. I kept checking my phone every 5 seconds. Then it buzzed. I nearly dropped it, but it wasn't the blackmailer. What's up? Why didn't you come to school? Is everything okay? It was my best friend, Sophia. I let out a long breath. I really needed someone to talk to, but not even she knew my secret. Funny thing is, Sophia's a huge GhostInk fan. She's even dragged me to see my own murals. Look at this one! GhostInk is a genius! But I never told her the truth. I couldn't. I typed back. I'm coughing a bit. That's why I didn't come. Total lie. The real reason? I was waiting for the message from someone who could destroy everything. But the message didn't come during the day. It came at night. I was at Douglas Park, way across the city, working on a new mural. Quiet spot. No one ever came there. My phone buzzed. I checked the screen. So, you're in Douglas Park tonight. What? My heart nearly stopped. How did they know where I was? Someone must have followed me. I looked around, scanning the trees, the path, the empty benches. Nothing. No one. I couldn't take any chances. Half my mural was still unfinished. I couldn't stay. I grabbed my spray cans and started painting over it fast, sloppy, just enough to cover everything. The next day, I went to school. After class, I hung out with Sophia, like always. She looked at me and raised an eyebrow. You're in a weird mood. I'm just tired, I said. You sure? I nodded. Yeah. That night, the message I'd been waiting for finally came. Bring 5,000 in cash to the place where you painted your last mural. You have 2 hours. Leave it in front of the painting. My heart dropped. They knew exactly where that was. The mural by the railroad. No one would be there at night, of course. But why only ask for 5,000? That much? After everything? Something felt off. I grabbed my backpack and headed out. I knew exactly where I needed to go. You know where I keep my money? Right here, in a graveyard. A pet cemetery, actually. I buried the money under a fake grave. The headstone says, bingo, 2009 to 2020. It looks real. I dug it up, opened the sealed toolbox, and unzipped the bag inside. I took out $5,000, just like I planned. As I was putting it into my backpack, I saw something. Oh no. No way! My chest tightened. My hands went cold. And in that moment, everything made sense. I didn't say a word, just zipped the backpack shut and buried the rest of the money under Bingo's grave. About 30 minutes passed, then I saw someone, a shadowy figure moving quietly toward Bingo's grave, the blackmailer. The figure crouched down, running hands over the dirt, checking if it was the right spot. Then the digging started. Bare hands, no hesitation. The hoodie slipped back just enough to catch the moonlight. Sophia, my best friend. I didn't tell you before, but while I was packing the money, I noticed something tucked deep in my bag. An AirTag with a pink case. I knew exactly whose it was. Sophia. She must have slipped it in without me noticing. And she knew GhostInk was rich because her art, my art, was being sold at public auctions. She knew I had money, a lot of it. And she also knew I couldn't keep it in a bank because I'm 16 and I have to keep my real identity hidden. So she made a plan. All she had to do was follow the AirTag, wait until I was gone, then come here and dig it all up. She thought I went to the railroad spot, just like she told me to, but I didn't go anywhere. I stayed, I waited, right here, to catch her red-handed. I started recording. From the second Sophia pulled the bag out of the ground, she opened it, saw the money, and actually jumped back like she'd struck gold. Then she started dancing like she'd already won. My turn. Sophia! I shouted. She froze. Her eyes locked on me. Didn't you go to the mural by the railroad? She stammered. I tossed something to the ground near her feet. It landed with a soft clink. No, because I found this. The AirTag. I smashed it after I found it, so you wouldn't know I was still here. Sophia glanced down and laughed. Yeah, I saw you drop off the map, but I didn't care because I recognized this place, your little hiding spot. I stepped closer, calm, steady. You don't get to take what's mine. She tilted her head and smirked. This money belongs to me now. Actually, everything you earn from now on does. Or else. Or else what? Or I'll tell the world that you're GhostInk. Your stepmother will never let you out again. And once the mystery's gone, so is the fame. You'll be just another street graffiti girl. That hit hard, but I stayed calm. How'd you even know it was me? I asked. Sophia grinned. Your sketchbook. You always draw your murals first. At first, I thought you were copying GhostInk, but then one of your drawings showed up on a wall. Exactly the same. That's when I knew. She looked proud, like she was smart enough to steal someone's life. I held up my phone. I've got a surprise for you. I turned the camera to her. You're live. TikTok, Instagram, tens of thousands of people watching. Say hi. Sophia's face turned pale. Wait, what? A live stream? No, wait. I can explain. It's not what it looks like. I turned the phone to myself. Hey, I'm Emma, also known as GhostInk, and this, I pointed the camera back at her, this is Sophia, my best friend and my blackmailer. That's when she panicked. I am not a blackmailer. I'm not a thief, she shouted, then turned and ran into the darkness. I laughed. Of course it wasn't live, but I recorded everything. And tomorrow, when I show her the video, she'll understand. If she talks, I talk. I buried the money again. Still couldn't believe it. My best friend. A blackmailer. That's definitely the theme of my next mural. Betrayal.